Lace up those airwalks.
Tighten that turtleneck.
And spritz on that CK1.
Because we're taking a stylish, nostalgic journey back in time.
For Do They Know It? Gen Z versus Millennials. 90s fashion trends.
Gross. No.
Oh my gosh, these are the boys at my school.
Sagging pants.
But specifically with boxer shorts, you did not do briefs back then. Now you show the briefs, this is new.
In the 90s, they called it busting a sag.
Busting a what?
Busting a sag.
Busting a sag. Okay, I never heard that one, but I love it.
That's what all the boys in school look like.
Still?
I hate it when boys sag.
They sag and they walk like they walk like.
Around my school, they're like walking around like they're the coolest thing, and I'm just like, that's ugly.
She's like,
ugly.
wedgie.
Like,
I don't like it at all. It's so awkward.
I like it, but then there's the over dramatic one where it's like basically at the knees, and I'm like at that point just like, why are you wearing pants?
I don't need to see your butts.
I think that's
I'm 15!
I did it for a hot second, and then I stopped because it's uncomfortable. Once I hit college, that's when we hit the skinny jeans era. So it was like, to do that, you were like, ew.
I'll look at it and I'm like, meh. You know, like not for me. When it's like all the way to the floor, I'm like, girl, I want to pants you so bad right now.
I guess bust that sag.
Yeah, you bust that
Yeah.
sag, girl. Jellies!
Please tell me those aren't bad. They're literally the worst thing in the world.
Oh my God. Yo, if you have these though, you are like the it thing.
Juliana, do you know what these are?
Well, I can see.
That is so ugly.
Well, I actually have them right here.
Oh my God.
Don't bring them
Sierra,
anywhere close to me.
This is what you guys would wear?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever wear them as a kid?
Yes. Did you? No. They weren't really in, when were you born?
2008. They were.
I want to chew on these like I chewed on my Polly Pockets.
Nope.
Did you not chew on your Polly Pockets?
I didn't have I had a Barbie.
Well, maybe, did you chew on
She was
her?
my girl.
Did you chew on your Polly Pocket clothes? Ever?
No,
or am I just
Sierra,
insane?
I think you're the only one.
Yeah!
Started by a French company in the 80s, but had its renaissance in the 90s. This was pre-internet, when we didn't have globalization and different regions had different styles. They were invented in France in the 80s, but then by the 90s, they had come to the US.
Whoa, that's so
They
cool. I
shouldn't
didn't
have
know
come.
The most uncomfortable shoe
Makes me
in the
feel
world.
uncomfy.
I just remember like it slipping a lot when I have like sweaty feet.
This is really hard. Like you could throw this at a robber at your house and like it would completely fall. Like look at this.
When you get the like,
Like look at the foot juice on like the.
I feel like these were made for like pretty feet people. Pretty
dancers,
feet
you can't wear this.
Dancers?
Athletes, no.
It's giving Clueless.
It's giving the Cinderella like little like slippers.
I feel like I saw these in like a lot of like little girls fashion and like dress up like we were talking about like the pink purple slip like sparkly like little dress up shoes.
Will we rock these today?
Yes, 1000%. I want to go order a pair now.
Dude, honestly, I feel like if I can get a good fit, I would rock these, low-key. I think if Bella Hadid just wears it, it's gonna come back in.
I could have sworn I saw someone wear these at Coachella.
Will we rock that today?
No. If I don't like the color, I don't like the feeling and the smell.
You don't like the smell?
I don't like it.
Oh, it does kind of smell weird. Sorry, I'm putting it on. Don't tell anyone to sniff it. Oh, Drew.
Ooh. Is it the choker we're looking at?
We're looking at the choker.
Oh my gosh.
Society.
Colored.
I put my old one on today.
Oh, that's so
cute.
Are you looking at it?
I love
that.
chokers.
Would you wear that?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It would look so much better on her because of her necklaces.
Yeah, you gotta do the layering.
Honestly, in my era, that was a situation where you're if you saw somebody wearing a choker, she a freak.
I love it.
Love it.
I had such a big phase with this.
Chokers are still in.
Yeah, I think they're cute.
Literally
on.
gagged. Please do.
Can't breathe.
I'm
It
dead.
kind of feels like a dog collar. Chokers might be one of those like accessories that have like crossed through different like styles. Each subculture or counterculture has their own version of it.
When do we think that the choker originated?
After S&M stuff.
I feel like it's gonna be like Dracula.
The 70s.
Let's go back to like the 1600s.
2500 BC in Egypt. In Egypt, pharaohs were rocking chokers. Having gold jewelry was
They
a
had
sign
bedazzled
of
chokers, though.
power. I'm sure you've been to many museums where they have collections of these like ancient, gorgeous, stunning gold pieces.
The ancient Egyptians originated the statement necklace.
They said you can try, but your bedazzled gun will never do this.
Cleopatra, I could see her like being fan of like a gold.
If you were a
Yeah.
pharaoh, you were cool because you had a choker. So that kind of like translated to if you had a choker in 3rd grade, you were cool.
If you like talking about fashion in this episode, then check out our new channel, Junebeam.
We're so excited to share with you that Junebeam is live now, so you can click the links below if you want to do challenges with us, hang out, have conversations.
Yeah, we're really pushing the limits and trying to break through societal standards when it comes to fashion and beauty, so we hope that you'll come hang out with us and check it out.
Yeah,
Go
we
click
can't
the
wait to
links.
see ya.
Oh my gosh. Is that Will Smith?
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
The overalls with one strap down.
They're also belted, which I don't see
What?
very often.
I remember this trend. I think I used to do it, but I don't think it was cool when I did it.
Overalls are coming back, specifically the one off. If you're doing overalls, you have to do the one off the shoulder.
Alesha looks like weird.
Yeah, if you didn't have one strap down, you weren't wearing your overalls right. That's how it was.
No, yeah, you were overall doing a bad job.
Do you know, I think that was I just got that.
Like in middle school, like I
Yeah,
wore
yeah,
that look, and it was just like that's like the rite of passage. When you're in middle school, you rock that like one strap overall look, and then you leave it there.
Honestly, some people still wear this at my school.
If a girl walks up and she has like one connected overall and the thingy like that, like hanging down, I'm like, oh my god, that's so adorable. That's so cute.
I love you. You're so cute. I love you.
The two ones connected feels like Michelle in Full House. Like it's that very young baby look versus I feel like this is like kind of putting an adult spin on a classic thing for children.
It's going like, oops.
Yes.
Oops. If you were a baby, what kind of overalls were you wearing?
Oh my god, what was that brand? Oshkosh Bagosh!
Popularized in the 90s hip hop scene, would you guys rock this today?
Yeah.
Yeah, a different version of it for sure.
like
Would you
they're-
wear it with a belt?
No.
Doc Martens?
The Doc Marts!
This looks like this could have been taken at Coachella last week.
Literally,
They'll always be in. I don't think they'll ever go out of style. Love them.
the only doctor I'll ever talk to.
These are so cute.
They look super good, but one time I tried them on and they were so uncomfortable.
Once you buy them, you have to wear them in, and they hurt like hell.
You can wear these on any day of the week and look like you're having your best day.
Yeah.
And they last for like years.
Yeah.
Years, like decades. That shoe will be with you till the end, till you die.
I've had them for years, and look at how barely worn they even look.
That's crazy.
They're good. They're barely creased.
If you're wearing these, you are a powerful person.
Ooh, girl. I'm just kidding.
I don't think those ever went out of style. Like
Yeah,
you
no.
could buy those right now for $300.
When do we think that they originated? What year?
I would say like in the 60s.
I would say 70s.
They actually originated in 1945. Dr. Klaus Martens
Oh, that's why it's called Doc.
was a 25-year-old soldier and medical doctor, and he had broken his foot. And at the time, they only had these like hard leather-soled shoes. So he created this air-cushioned shoe to help his foot heal.
Oh my God, Doc.
Girl went, ow, my foot hurts. New shoe drop.
He's like,
You break your foot? Buy Doc Martens.
Yeah.
This is so 90s.
Wow.
Was purple like a thing? Or were they just like being cool?
Is that what he looks like?
No.
Oh, because I was about to
Looks
say.
like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Why is he so sweaty?
Why is he shirtless? There's no reason.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, like the music.
Yeah, the rock
is-
music.
Ooh.
Oh my
Is
god.
that him?
Dr. Martin?
Yeah, that is
No,
Dr.
I
Martin
wish.
himself.
that's nostalgic. I've never seen that before, but that just makes me nostalgic for like 90s, early 2000s television.
I like that they showed more about how it was all about like craftsmanship, not about like BS or like trend or anything. It's like, this is a good made shoe.
See,
What size is this? All right, I'm gonna take these home. Thank you. LL Cool J.
What's different
in
about
a
his
fire
outfit?
sport leather jacket.
But
Yeah.
then the pants are one up, one down.
Yes, the pants. It's the one leg rolled up.
Is that because he was like riding a bike there or something?
Would they do that to hold their smokes in?
That's crazy because every dancer wears their pants like that.
And it's usually your turning leg.
Yes! He knows.
Of course, as
Yes.
a dancer, dance
And if
teacher,
there's
and
not-
choreographer, I know.
If there's not a turn, then it's your leg that goes up in the air.
Oh my god! Dog! I used to do this in high school because I'm telling you, I'm a sweats girl. And it was so cool to have one sweats up. You expose one leg because I was like, this is like the fashion. I thought I was so hot. I was so not.
It was popularized by, or inspired by, the New York bicycle messengers. Bicycle messengers in New York City would have to roll up one pant leg so that it wouldn't get stuck in their chain. But then people, specifically like hip hop culture, were like, that looks cool, and started doing it.
That's so cool.
That's nuts. I didn't think about that. That's so crazy. Oh my god, we get context to why that was cool.
Yeah.
That kind of smacks. I'm gonna do it still.
I feel like the bicycle, like male people now have like cargo shorts.
Yeah, I think
Like I think they just went, you know what, shit, let's just have shorter pants.
I love that though. I think that's one of my favorite things about fashion ever is when a trend comes from a historical point that came from convenience.
Would you wear that?
No, that's so ugly. It looks like he just came out of his house and he was in a rush, brushing his teeth, putting on the pants, and he left and forgot.
I think that'd make me like anxious that one of my legs is feeling wind and one of them isn't.
No one's gonna think that's an intentional choice in 2024.
I still do it to this day, yeah. But I don't do it like that. I've never tried it like that. I think it's because I'm so used to just pulling it all the way up.
Style. Oh, the chains!
Oh my god.
Chains.
Yes.
But do you know what's attached to the chain?
Locks?
A pendant?
Girl, I don't know. I just thought the chain was cool.
Tamagotchis.
Well, one is attached to like a safe box because there's like an actual like lock on it.
Oh my god, not the wallet chain. Not the wallet chain. Not the wallet chain. Please tell me we're not doing that again.
I don't know how I feel about this.
chain wallet.
Do you not know about this?
No.
Let me put you up on game.
tell him.
So what you would do is you would take this, you would take it, you would attach it, wallet in the pocket, and that was the look. Just the wallet chain
this?
on the side.
My brother also tried to wear this in 2006.
I think this is the first one where I'm like, okay, I don't think we need this anymore.
I feel like this needs a comeback.
I don't think so.
That's actually that's kind of cool, like having a chain with your wallet on it. I feel like it could still work. I see kids walking around school with like their wallets just like not with a chain, but like directly clipped to their pant loop.
Yeah, bring the chain back.
Another thing popularized by the punk scene were chain wallets, because when they would go to mosh, they had to put a chain on their wallet so they wouldn't lose it.
Practicality becomes a trend. Here we go again.
That's really smart, actually.
They could still like take stuff out, but whatever, you know.
Yeah.
In the 90s, I guess it was the wallet, but by the time it hit the early 2000s, the wallet was gone and people were just using the chain and they were clipping it from like one belt loop into your pocket. And so it was just about the appearance of the chain, not about the, I guarantee most of them didn't even know about the wallet thing.
Would you wear it?
Yeah.
I think I could if I had the right outfit.
With some dogs.
Yeah.
I would rock this. I think this is gonna come up next as a trend. Trend forecast. You heard it here first.
No, I don't want to look like an emo boy.
I don't know, this just looks too emo for me.
Would you consider this flannel emo?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
I'm like I need approval from Nicole high schooler.
I could so see you wearing this.
Thank you, question mark?
Oh, there's one shoulder. The one shoulder backpack.
Oh god, the one off the side?
I think that's always been in.
That's
You
still
were-
cool.
That was such a thing. I remember in high school, like if you wore both, you were kind of a loser.
Because if you wear it like this, then you're
Yeah.
just way too ready and preppy for school.
Oh, I like school.
What I'm feeling is it's all about that like don't give a damn slouch culture.
Story of my life, and I stopped because I thought it was gonna give me scoliosis. And I had to stop because it was
Like
physically
this?
hurting my shoulder.
In my high school, you had to carry all your books. So you would be like struggling. You have to switch off on each.
You were literally on any given day probably carrying around maybe 30 pounds on your back every single day.
Well, it's just like practicality. Just put both on.
Yeah.
But it was just the style.
I got bullied because I had a rolling backpack when I was in middle school.
I think they called it when you had 2 on.
Being a dumbass.
Backpacking.
They called it two-strapping.
I just made that up.
I'm kind of here for it. Like, this really like brings me back.
Yeah.
And then look at the shorts. They're literally pants.
Is this from the opening scene of Clueless or something?
Oh, yeah, put your headphones on.
The butt shot.
The chain.
No, stop it.
Ew.
Ooh, the Converse.
The one in the pink looks like Pete Davidson to me.
I love Clueless.
No. Yeah.
We're expected to swoon?
Swoon.
No, that
I
was
like it.
not giving.
Are you swooning for
You don't
that?
like it?
Yes or no?
No,
I'm
not
swooning.
at all.
I'm
You would have a
swooning.
crush on that guy?
I don't know. I like that kind of look though. I want to feel like maybe like they could break my heart a little. I don't know. What does it say about us?
The backwards hat.
It's so that you could see her beautiful face.
I think it's still in. I think everyone still wears hats.
Yeah, I mean, my husband wears backwards hats almost every day. Not like because he's trying to like be a rapper, but it's more of that like San Diego surf culture.
Does he walk like this?
Absolutely not.
It just does something to me.
I feel like anyone can wear a backwards cap and look hot.
I'm dating myself, but I still do that to this day.
I think sometimes hats help some guys out.
There's a very particular way to wear your backwards hat. If you're tilting it, when it is that you hug your friends, family, or etc., you have to make sure that your tilt goes to the opposite side so that when you hug them, it doesn't hit them in the face.
It was technically popularized by baseball players, specifically the catcher, because the catcher had to wear
Face mask.
the hat backwards because the face mask was in the way.
There's like some like baseball movies where they're like it's forward and then they go.
Yeah, and then Ken Griffey Jr. became like a hottie icon, and so people started copying his backwards hat.
That's like also the really cool thing about fashion in general is that like there's so many different inspirations of it. Like sports influences fashion, music influences fashion.
TikTok influences me.
Yeah.
My school.
I like it.
Yeah.
There's a picture of, from Friends, I think Rachel Green has got a backwards hat and she's got overalls on at the same time and little braids, and it's like this super cute, like ultra 90s look.
There was the whole full like side hat type of moment, like where you did it just straight here. But like there was the moment of just being like just a little bit off kilter. But I can't do it to the side because it'll hit people in the nose.
It's really cool, I think.
Hot.
I love those.
Kate Moss and Naomi Campbell.
Yes.
Do we think the slip dress is cool?
Yeah, boots.
Yeah, honestly,
She's cute.
she's rocking it.
Honestly, here for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like prom, like right now, I'm like a prom talk, like they're all in like those cute little slit dresses and stuff, and they're all really cute.
They're really cute. I personally can't wear them.
Yes, you can. Look at yourself. You literally can.
Well,
It's hard when you have big dude.
there you go. That's what I was like. I have big cha-chas.
This dress is like so 90s. I feel like it's just like one of those iconic looks and it became like a forever staple.
That is 100% back now. Like sheer dresses and sheer tops is like, it's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
The slip dress was first worn as an undergarment in the 17th century.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the girls wouldn't go out like this. They would put 20 layers on.
Because they didn't wash their clothes all the time because you couldn't back then. So they wore a lot of underlayers that got laundered like every day, and then you would wear your overclothes on top of them to sort of preserve the clothes.
They're nice. I like them. If I had smaller cha-chas, dude, I'd be in that every day. I'm kind of just happy that like a lot of the 90s, they were really, really thin. And it's like a little bit more accepted to be a little, have like little meat on you. Thank God.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot.
Oh,
No
I
way.
loved these.
Way to go. Excellent. Good job.
Okay, ours did not have words of affirmation. Ours were more like fuzzy cheetah print.
If you had a book sale in your library in elementary school and those were being sold, you always walked out with like 3 of them.
Honestly, it's such a distraction because I just want to keep doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
But I think they're kind of ugly and uncomfortable.
I love those so much because they're so fun.
I feel like everyone as a kid had this time where you
Yeah.
see it and you're like, oh, this is it.
They were kind of popular amongst kids. Perhaps this is because they were started by a teacher in Wisconsin.
Did she hate her students?
Stuart Anders. Maybe he did.
Nice.
Stuart Anders, if you're watching this,
Thank you.
I don't know if you're dead or alive, but thank you.
Do you think he invented them as like a fidget thing? Because I remember I would like to fidget with them to try to pay attention in class, like for the ADHD kids. The original fidget spinner.
I wish that in the like Taylor Swift era, instead of these, it was slap bracelets. But like literally to just like go up to another Swiftie and just be like, here, smack, that's yours now.
Would you wear one now?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
for fun.
yeah.
You don't have to. It's okay.
Yeah.
But like, I would just be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, look what I got.
Now I wish that like my Apple Watch was just a slap bracelet instead of having to use this. Like if it was just a slap bracelet to put it on, genius.
They'll make that one day.
Maybe like corsets.
That would be fun. Slap corset.
Slap corset.
Would you rock today?
No.
Oh, flannels wrapped around the waist.
I liked it honestly because I don't have a butt, but then it went out of style. Like I don't think you don't see that
No, you don't
anymore.
see
I wore this yesterday.
People still wear this. But the red flannel with the white t-shirt and jeans is the elite basic look.
It's never been the coolest thing in the world, but it is so practical. If you're walking around Disneyland and you don't want to carry a bag and you have a sweatshirt, throw it around your waist.
He already has a jacket on.
Yeah, so that way clearly is not for the Disneyland.
You know what went out of style is like if you had a jacket and it was hot, you took off the jacket and you put it around your waist.
Oh, you can still do that.
That like, but like cool kids now think
You can't do
that's-
that?
No.
Ah, snap.
So now, if I have like a sweatshirt on and it's hot, I have to take it off and put it in my backpack.
As a dancer, you know every class you've been into.
There's someone with that on.
I wore this to school and I felt so confident. Like you had no idea. I was walking in the hallways and I go, yeah, that's me.
Every dancer always had that one plaid shirt that you would wear around your waist.
Again, another like bad, like
Bad boy.
rebellious. I think the 90s were about rebellion.
It's sort of like kilt adjacent, you know? It's like giving Scottish energy, but like over denim.
Yes, it's giving backwards kilt.
Backwards hat, backwards kilt. We're just living backwards.
Oh my God.
No.
Everyone's school photo who's like my age now that's still in their parents' house looks like this.
In elementary school, I had many a white friend. Me? No. Hell no.
This is like Devin Sawa, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, like every single teen heartthrob who was like a white boy with blonde hair and like light colored eyes in the 90s had the bowl cut.
I feel like bowl cuts, everyone needs to go through it because I went through it. If you're Asian, you had a bowl cut. Like that was normal. You need it. It's cute because then you can look back and you're like,
Wait, Farquaad kind of had one of these just with a little more length in the back.
It was cool at the time, though, was the thing.
I mean,
It was.
Bowl cuts were a thing. They're not anymore. And
if I have a kid, I'm giving him a bowl cut. I don't care.
every time I saw somebody walk in with a fresh bowl cut, I was like, ooh, you look stupid.
Yeah.
This guy has potential and the bowl cut is absolutely, it looks like a helmet.
He would be so attractive if he didn't have that haircut, though.
Oh,
You want to know
wait,
something
wait,
funny?
wait, hold on, though. Do you know who this is? No. You do know them.
Who is that?
Yeah, I feel like I know him today.
Yeah, no, you do. Like, he's here today.
He's here today.
I want to take out that bowl cut because it's just like distracting.
He's, like, upstairs right now.
Shut up.
Oh my God, it's Joe Bereta!
Is that Joe Bereta? Oh my God, it's Joe!
Oh my God.
Joe, I'm bullying you. I'm going to bully you.
I think we can classify a bull as a weapon.
It did things to you at the time. So we're looking at a stud right now, basically.
What was your favorite trend we saw today?
The Joker.
The slip dress. Did you know that this dress was recently up for auction? It was like up for 200 pounds and I literally made an account, contemplated to spend monies that I don't have on it.
I like chokers. I feel like chokers still stay.
Overall should absolutely come back. I mean, they're still here, but I think we should see it more. I want to see like my boss in overalls.
The Doc Martens and the slip dress.
I think a lot of these are still back, or still in trend.
Yeah.
Except for the bowl cut, but we can leave that.
Anything you think should stay in the 90s?
Thanks for watching this episode.
Tell us your favorite 90s trends in the comments.
Bye.
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 Peace.
Bye.